The top leaders, diplomats and military officers from around the world are gathering at the German city of Munich for the world's largest global security conference. The Munich summit is an annual gathering that is focused on defense and diplomacy, but it assumes significance this time as the war in Ukraine is also to complete 1 year on the 24th of this month. The leaders are expected to assess as to how the war has changed Europe's security landscape. Now, the American Vice President Kamala Harris and also the Secretary of State Antony Blinken will represent the Biden administration at the three-day summit, which begins later today. Leading the U.S. delegation, Kamala Harris will take an important stage on Saturday to deliver her address. A leading Democrat Senator Sheldon Whitehouse is also part of the delegation.
The first thing is to communicate bipartisan and bicameral American support for Ukraine as it resists the invasion by Russia, and to also take the opportunity overseas to urge the Biden administration to continue and increase the flow of munitions to the Ukrainian military.
The German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and the French President Emmanuel Macron are also amongst the many top leaders who are attending the Munich Security Conference. And China's top diplomat Wang Yi has also confirmed his participation, and he'll be delivering a speech at the Munich summit. Now, China is amongst those countries that has not condemned the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russia this year will be conspicuous by its absence as it has not been invited. And conference chair has said that the organizers had not invited any Russian officials as Vladimir Putin, according to him, is actually breaking up civilization. US-China tensions are also likely to feature prominently at the gathering in the German city in the state of Bavaria. Ties have nosedived between Washington and China after Washington shot down an alleged Chinese spy balloon. And there are many issues on which China and the United States, of course, do not see eye to each other. The relations between these two economies have deteriorated in recent years over issues ranging from human rights in Hong Kong to the treatment of Uyghur minority Muslims. The other key issue that is also likely to figure the talks is the stalemate with Turkey over NATO's expansion. Ankara has so far stalled bids from Sweden and Finland from joining this military alliance led by the United States. All right, now to give us more updates in terms of what's actually unfolding at the Munich Security Conference at this moment, we're being joined in by my colleague Anas Malik, who is joining us live from Munich in Germany. Anas, bring us up to speed with what is unfolding at Munich.
Well, the lunch has formally begun, and we saw a short while back Emmanuel Macron walking in, the French president walking in. Inside the Bayerischerhof, the hotel where it is ongoing, the conference is ongoing, and after the lunch we'd be seeing that the formal commencement of the Munich Security Conference will happen. We saw a number of dignitaries walking in, and this by far will be the biggest gathering of world leaders concerning defense particularly, and in that area of defense cooperation. Now, a short while back we saw a couple of U.S. delegations, including the U.S. Speaker, the former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. She was walking in. In fact, as I talk to you, the EU Chancellor is heading inside. Not sure if you can probably see that. She just walked in. So by and large, we're seeing that different delegations have been walking in, different delegations have been arriving, and they continue. In a short while from now, we'd be seeing that the conference would formally kick off. The focus with that, of course, the conference would be on the global south, engagement with the global south, and the war in Ukraine, or the Western allies, their convergence on the issue of Ukraine. That would be quite the focus at the Munich Security Conference here. Saleh?
Absolutely indeed, Anas. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those updates. There will of course come back to you as more details emerge in the story. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.